I think the mask works really well. But you can see it coming over the stars here. So when you use the mask, just like the Sky Raider, you're going to have grayed out stars. This is even worse. But I'm not really worried about this area. I just don't like looking at that. It just throws off everything. So that looks okay there. Maybe back it down a touch. Right about there. There we go. So that's the detail there at 180. Gain at 5, which is roughly, we said, about 65% of max gain. 180-second exposure. And that one is the Sky Raider at 270 seconds exposure. What a difference in size because of that 5 mil difference. 270 gain at 5 out of 8. Okay, so this one's 5 out of 5, not 5 out of 8. This is 100% gain. Gain is at 5 or 100%. 270 seconds exposure. Gain at 65% of its max. 180-second exposure. Both of them are single images. So it gives you an idea between the two. I think this is overexposed. It's starting to blow out. We can lower the contrast a bit. We lower the contrast a little bit. That proves the peak. I think that's better there. Let me just, until the peak drops. Oh, wrong one. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, so back it off right there. That's where we want it, right there. And I could clip into it a little bit, just a smidgen. That's all background light pollution, so we can go right about here, right there. And if we want to raise this up a tiny bit, not too much. 127 was default, but we don't want to get that high or that's going to be too noisy. Right about 140, right there where it drops. Right there. How's that look for you guys? That's about the tweaking. Oh, thanks, Bob. Appreciate that. Thanks, Ken. Really comes to life. Now, if we stack this, I'm tempted to stack. Let's stack 2. I know we're not comparing anymore, but let's stack 2. I just want to see what 2 stack looks like. Thanks, Jack. The stacking will reduce the noise in the dimmer zones, which is right here. This is the brighter zones. Stacking won't help right here in these regions. Where stacking's really going to help is right in the dimmest areas right here. Watch when the next one stacks. Actually, the guiding's been doing pretty good. Let's see what happens. I'm going to get a snap just for fun of a single tweak proper. Okay, so that's one. I actually think tonight's look better than this one, Jack. I don't really like this 270. To me, it looks like there was some issues. Maybe my, remember my focuser was off, the collimation. It actually looks soft to me. I don't know. I'm not really, I don't know why I got it. Look at the stars here, you can see. You see the stars here? They're not pinpoint evenly illuminated right across. Right here. So this is not the camera's fault. This is just my optics weren't perfect. So I definitely think, I'll close that up. We don't need that anymore. Yeah, I definitely think that tonight was better with the better optics corrected. Thanks to that collimation focuser ring. That helped a lot. It was worth it. You know, it was worth tweaking that. Took a long time, but it was well worth it. So we should have a nice image coming up. Yeah, it was very bad. Look at this side now compared. What a difference. Much, much better. I don't know about you guys, but I am enjoying my XT428 tonight. I'm really loving this camera, and I had so much fun the other night with my XT418. I told Rock that I put away the exterminators. I just packed them away for now. I'm having fun with the older sensors. Just wonderful cameras. Don't anybody give up their extremes. These ones were converted. They have the argon gas, which I highly recommend. Yep, I agree, Bob. Don't give them up. They're amazing cameras, the X2s. I just love this new software, the layout, just adjusting and seeing it live on the fly. It's just so rewarding. There's I don't know, maybe if I was a newbie just starting out and I've never experienced this, it wouldn't matter to me, but me being in this for years, like you, Bob, and Jack, Don, Dwight, it's just nice to have. I don't know. I can turn my speaker on above me, take a look at that one. It's so versatile. Like Rock's been saying over and over and over, that nothing beats these analog video, true video cameras. Now there we go with the stack. That looks wonderful. Just 2 stacked. I'm super happy with this. I gotta get a snap of this. That is awesome. Hey Dwight, how are you tonight? Yeah, I agree. I would like to move this to the bottom, yeah. I don't know how hard that would be for Bill. But hey, Ken, I'm not being picky. Bill did a fantastic job. Thanks, Don. You know, he did such a fabulous job putting this together, having the histogram always there. I used to find it hard going back and forth. You guys remember, you used it, between your brightness, contrast, and going to the other page, flicking back and forth between the two. But having this histogram here always, just sliding it, seeing, oh, look at that. Instant feedback. Right away. Nothing beats it. You want, take your stack off. It doesn't show here. See, you gotta wait. But take your stack off. Where is it? You can tell I'm excited about these older cameras I have. Go to none. Stack off. Go back to your brightness. Ah, it's too bright. Let's go back here. Too bright. Go back. Look at that. Just adjust live. Clip, 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 clip. Perfect. Less contrast. More contrast. See, notice how the contrast affects your histogram? Remember we all used to, most of us used to use 100%? I stopped doing that now. Look at the histogram. Watch what happens. Look at your peak flattened out. Yeah, it widened because the histogram, or the contrast increased, but you lost some of the signal. So go back until you retain it. Right there. 87. That's how you use your histogram, and you can watch and do it all at the same time. Oh, guess what, guys? No wonder the darn thing's noisy. Jack, are you recording this still? I'm going to use some foul language. No, I'm joking. Look at my sharpness. The thing's at 53%. No wonder it's noisy. I forgot. Remember I was testing that Gaussian blur tonight? That's way too high. Gee. No wonder we had it too noisy. There is a single image. Now look how clean that is. Alistair left. He thought it was a nice image. He didn't know I had the sharpness too high. Yeah. Exactly. Much nicer. And that was affecting the stars too. Yeah, watch this. We had it up to there. Wow. Look at that. Just shows instant. I love that instant. Alright. Yeah, I usually use about 20%. If I stack, I'll go about maybe 26 to 33. But on a single, 20%'s good. Yep, like too much APC. Hey, Rowdy, thank you. Yeah, see, even veterans like myself make silly mistakes. We're not all immune to the mistakes. Let's see if sharpness affected histogram. I'm curious. Oh, yeah. Your histogram gets affected with everything you do. Look at that. Look at the histogram change. Isn't that interesting? Right about there. This shouldn't really change. It's black and white. Either should this. Very interesting. It's a lot of fun. So that, let me get back to, let's put this up to 33% then. And let me do an inner stack. Silly me. Brightness. Right about there. Go about there. And I kind of like to clip it in a little bit. Right there. There's a single. Now, let's get that before it's too late. As long as you capture it before the 180, you don't have to wait again. Just start your stacking before you hit that expire, that refresh rate. There we go. So we have one more to do. Let's capture it now. Yeah, APC, you're right. And I always leave APC unless I'm going for planetary nebula, like the Eskimo or something. I usually leave APC at 1 and 0. But I agree, Ken. Be nice to have that hot pixel. I tried this on the color camera, by the way, the other night. I tried both dark frame subtraction. I took an actual dark and tried it out, and it worked not too bad. You did have the dark specks a little bit. It took care of the amp glow really nicely, but you did have still a little bit of the dark specks. But what I didn't like about the dark frame subtraction was where you have, I think it works better with a black and white camera, but where you have the color camera, you have some bleeding of the color off from the pixels, which causes a blotch, some blotches, green and red blotch. And when I kicked in the dark frame subtraction, the pixel would disappear, but the blotch would get brighter, more intense in color, and I didn't like it. So for me, dark frame subtraction Still does not work up to my liking. I did try also hot pixel removal, and the only problem with the hot pixel removal is it doesn't detect all the hot pixels, let alone any of the warm pixels. And again, it will remove the pixel, but it will leave the color bleeding, the blotching. So I find with a color camera, with my 418, the hot pixels with the cooler running on full is not an issue. It doesn't look that bad at all. And this is summertime for me. Like right now, the temperature is probably in the high 70s, in the mid 80s. Winter is even better for the pixels. It takes care of them. So even in summer, my 418 doesn't look too bad with the pixels running the cooler and fans. So I don't really use this hot pixel map. It does work better than before. The only thing I miss with this one is I don't know, under advanced, I didn't check. I think I did check. There's no manual tool anymore. Did you guys notice the manual tool's gone? Because sometimes I have a real bright one here with my color. It's a purple and a red. 2 hot pixels that I used to manually just click on and it would take care of them a bit. But now you can't manually select any of the pixels. No, you can't. It's gone. That tool is gone. But that's okay. I do like this eye. When you click on this eye, it will give a red bullseye around all the pixels that's been selected. I do like that, which is pretty cool. I'm curious about this. Let me see if I do detect. Oh, okay. Add, then click. Oh, thank you. Good, good. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, it used to have a picture of the icon, so now you don't. That's great. That's good that Bill didn't take it away. Very good. Man, what a smart guy. So if I do that one, I clicked on that. Let's see when we remove. And what one was it again? That one. Okay, let me change the size. It's a little bit too small of a size, maybe that's why. Okay, where is it again? That one. I think I clicked it off. Let me remove that. Let me try and click it again. With the size set. Now you could zoom, I guess. I guess I can zoom. Where is the zoom? I don't know where the zoom is. I'm so lost in this. Yeah, I am. I'm integrating. Right here. Actually, I better click one. So now we got the settings. Oh boy, where's the zoom? Okay, there it is there. Okay. Zoom at 175. Okay, let's just pick go to 150. Okay, where's the ad again? Okay, let's take care of this one here. So hard to do this though. Here we go. Remove that one. And let's compare. Okay, zoom back. Default. Why is it way over there? Is that the one? Okay, that's the one I clicked, I guess. No, I didn't get it. Oh well, enough of that. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Let me try again on this one. I thought it was that one. Maybe I took it off. And the size is 5. Maybe that's why it's too small. Okay, let me remove that. Remove this. Or just change the size. Okay. Oh, he increased this to 7. That's good. Okay, Jack. Thank you very much for recording. Have a good night. So he increased this. It used to have been 5 pixels. Thanks for your help, Jack. Let's try 7. Okay, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Good night.